So after our international exploits, we're back with club action. We've got a cup, first round game, and then a group game from the CAF Champions League. Welcome back to Tuna's Travels. Yeah, so first of all, before we jump into things, just want to mention on Monday, obviously, I mentioned about the spreadsheet that we've got tracking it. If you are following along, just be aware that if you're starting a new game, you won't be able to do Russia because of the update, given the world situation. Sports Interactive have made an update. Russia won't be playable. I don't believe so. Yeah, just be aware of that. Obviously, I set this up right back when the game first came out. It was literally the first day of release, so things will have changed. So just keep an eye on that. The spreadsheet may not be totally reliable anymore. Leagues may have changed. Cups may have changed. Whatever it may be. So just keep an eye on things like that. But in case of Cape Town Spurs, since we were last here, obviously we beat Shikuma 4-0 in the Telkom Cup final. We then beat Amazulu 3-1 in the league, 2 from Daniels and 1 from Schwartz, giving us the victory. Before another 4-0 victory over Shikuma, 2 from Roberts and 2 from Bunting was enough to give us all 3 points. We then lost 2-1 to Sundowns in our opening Champions League group game. Nguyen scoring late on for us, Nikosi and Georgia, giving Sundowns a 2-0 lead, so we ended up losing there, as we did against Stellenbosch in the league. Daniels putting us ahead, but Makamo brace, giving them the victory. McQueen sent off late on as well for us. We then played JDR Stars in the league. We beat them 2-0 in Cube and Acquire, both scoring for us. Schwartz then sent off as well, so back-to-back red cards for us. And then a 1-1 draw last time out against Zamalek in the Champions League group stage. Fatih equalising with a penalty for them after Marrakan put us ahead. So in terms of the league table, we are currently top of the league on goal difference from Supersport United. We're also a point ahead of Orlando Pirates, 2 ahead of Kaiser Chiefs, and 5 ahead of Sundown. So it's still very much a 5-team battle here. The CAF Champions League, we are bottom of the group as things stand with just 1 point. Obviously, Zamalek beating Salitas, Sundowns beating us. We drew with Zamalek and Salitas beating Sundowns. So it's still basically everyone's to play for. I don't like, the whole teams from the same nation in the same groups, but that is how it's played out. You can see Wydad and Raja Casablanca both drawn together from Morocco there, actually us and Sundowns. But today's first game is Ubuntu Cape Town in the Nedbank Cup first round. They are in the Western Cape Division 2. I know the formerly of the championship here, or maybe got promoted. I know I've managed them in the past iterations of the game, but we are playing them in the first round of the Nedbank Cup, which we should beat them comfortably. Hopefully we can make a good run of this. It is a competition we need to win. But Tony in goal, who will be joining Supersport United at the end of the season. He didn't want to sign a new contract for us. He's agreed a free transfer with them, so he will be leaving. He's going to be fighting against his future team for the rest of this season. Nguyen, Acquire, Bowie, and Nguyen, the back four. Marrakan and George, Koza, Charlie, Roberts, and Daniels. McQueen will be leaving on a free at the end of the season, as will Opperman. Mossy Folger, Gareth Rue also has a new team planned. He's going to Kaiser Chiefs. So we're going to be losing a lot of players come the end of the season, but he just did not want to sign contracts. They'd had enough here. They wanted to move on to new teams. Was not even interested in negotiating. Other teams came in, offered them contracts. And yeah, there's not much he can do, really. So we're going to hope to try and get the best out of them going forward. And hopefully seeing that part of that in this game today. We would very much like an early, blast. Just go and get this done, dusted before half time. and then we can just focus on trying to keep players fit and fresh for the Champions League game. Because if we lose that one, we're in a lot of trouble. We have a corner floated in, it's headed clear. George isn't going to get there. Adriance is, though, and he cuts back. Viola to Morris. And I thought we'd nick the ball off them then, but we haven't. And now there's a chance here. Low drilled cross, and it's in the back of the net. And Martin Zuma has given Ubuntu Cape Town the early lead in this game. 20 minutes in, and I don't quite know how this has happened, personally. All these players we got back, and somehow it's found its way into there. And when it runs past him, and it's in the back of the net, and we are 1-0 down. And they're not playing particularly great. George and Charlie both anxious. Bowie now to acquire. Daniels knocks it down for Charlie. Back to Bowie. George. Knocking it around here, but not particularly threatening. George now looks forward, finds Daniels into Roberts. Can he find a ball into the box? He can to Daniels, turns. Charlie equalises. 32 minutes into this game, we're back on level pegging. It was a well-worked goal, really. It was composed from Daniels in the area to make this little turn and just find that space for Charlie. And if he'd have missed from there, then, oh my word, I'd have been fuming. But unfortunately, he finds the back of the net. And we are back at 1 apiece. Goal kick now from Ubuntu Cape Town. Gaxa. That guy in goal. Ball forward. Daniels is onto this. And Daniels fires wide. That's not ideal. Ubuntu Cape Town just a one shot, the one on target, and the one goal. So 100% record for them at the moment. Roberts to Nguyen overhit, falls to Nguyen on this side. Into Roberts, and instead of pulling it back across goal, he's gone for goal, and it's high and wide. And at half time, it's 1-1, and I'm going to thrash my arms and tell them this is absolutely unacceptable. Hopefully we can see some sort of response in this second half. Charlie is struggling as well for fitness now, so he is going to be coming off, switching with Roberts, and Pamal can come on. Free kick downfield, we should win that. We do with Bowie. Now it's Nguyen. I just realised I keep changing Acquire's name as well, don't I? It's Aqua, I think. Roberts on this near side, plays the ball forward for Daniels. Surely he can't miss again. He has missed again. And no, I can't make any changes because I'm still waiting for Pamal to come on. I was going to take Daniels off, but Bowie saved and cleared out. Cozy gets it back in, cleared out once again. Aqua. We are going to take Daniels off now, even though he's had that assist. He's playing pretty well. He just hasn't been clinical enough for me in this game, and we've also, got a Champions League game in, I think it's 3 days' time. So we need him fresh as well. So we're going to give N-Cube the chance to make his mark, be a hero here. Bosch also on for George. 25 plus minutes to go in this game. It's 1 apiece. Aqua with the header to Koza. Finds Nguyen. And he's fouled, and Batches, again, I think how you pronounce that. We've probably nailed that. Gets his second booking. He is sent off. Ubuntu Cape Town down to 10 men. We're going to go positive, and it's Ubuntu Cape Town with the free kick here. Roberts trying to chase them down, but it's played across to Biella. Morris now goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Gaxa. Looks downfield, we win that header now. Roberts to Koza. Nguyen to Marican. Roberts out to Nguyen. Marican switches play to Nguyen here. Cross is blocked initially, gets it back, low cross, and in cube. That's what we do. And cube comes on for Daniels, who hasn't been clinical enough, and scores with his first real chance that we've seen. I mean, it was a good ball in from him, and he tucks it as close to the post as you probably can without hitting the post. And we now have a 2-1 advantage and a man advantage as well. Aqua into Bosch. There's obviously a highlight streak from kickoff, which if we can score another goal here, then it is done and dusted. Koza now, can he find a cross? It's drilled in, it's parried out. And Nguyen brings it down to Bosch. Ball in, Koza and cube, and he's got his second. Wow, what an inspired signing he is. 2 goals in a minute. For Cube makes it 3-1 to Cape Town Spurs, and we will be into that second round of the Nedbank Cup. It's Koza's shot, it was blocked by the defender, and it just pops up for Cube to volley home. Another highlight there, 15 minutes to go, and it's just given straight to us again. Nguyen pulls it back for Koza. Marican back out to Nguyen. Koza in from Cube, maybe an offside. The flag is up. Would have been the hat trick, but the flag denies that. It would have been a hat trick in 4 minutes as well. But he has just gone offside a tiny bit too early. It's another great finish from him. But he has been an incredible substitution. He really has come on, stamped his mark, and yeah, I mean, that's all you can ask really from your substitutes to come on and make an impact, and he really did make an impact, and we are going to tell him we're delighted with that performance. Praise the players as well. Like I say, we have made it through to the next round. It was a slow start, but we've got there regardless. And we will go into the second round, which is middle of March. So just in a couple of games' time. Next up, though, like I say, we're focusing on Champions League action with Salitas FC in our third group game. So we've changed our style. We've gone with what helped bring us that AFC Asian Cup. We've gone to the 4-4-2. We've got Tone, McQueen, and Nguyen, Bowie, Nitsone, Bunting, Bosch, Marican, George, and Cube, and Daniels. We're going to see how well this translates over into club football. And it also helps keep allow me to get Daniels and then Cube into this team. So we'll see how well it pays out. Probably shouldn't be risking it in a competition where we really need to pick up wins and quickly. I can now switch that back to league table. We can see how things go. Sundowns are obviously playing Zamalek at the moment. Bama delivers a free kick in, and we are 1-0 down. Tap Sober after 13 minutes heads home from the free kick. And yeah, that's not ideal, is it? I mean, we're pretty good shape with the free kick, but just the defence parts and just leaves him with a free header. Keeper can't get across quick enough. And yeah, 1-0 down. And as things stand, we would be in major trouble, really. Let's demand more. Bunting has a twisted knee, so we will take him off for Koza. Tone and Bowie anxious, frustrated, and Cube anxious. Nitsone now on the ball. To Bowie. Marican. Neither of the strikers are particularly playing very well. Looking at the average ratings. Koza keeps that in. Drills a crossing for Daniels, and it's a poor volley from Daniels again. Oh. So frustrating at the moment. Terrible so far. We're meant to be favourites. Fresh my arms. We're going to send them back out there. See if we can turn it around the second half. We're having more of the ball. We're having more of the chances. But they've just, they've scored, which is the crucial bit. I'm going to berate the team. And we're going to have to make changes. We're going to go back to this. And Cube is going to come off for Charlie. And let's take off Marican for Roberts. Let's get back to positive. I can't demand more yet. Sundowns are beating Zamalek as well. McQueen with the throw in. It's over the head of everyone. Headed back out to him. Bosch, McCharlie gives it away, but we do keep it alive. McQueen. Roberts in for Koza. McQueen in for Koza. And it's... I think it hits the keeper, hits the post, and bounces across goal. Let's berate them once more. We've only got 10 minutes left. We are going to have a major, major uphill battle if we do lose this game to qualify. George. Roberts in for Koza. McQueen, Charlie hits the post again and stays out. It's going to be one of them days. We've absolutely dominated this game, and we're going to lose because we can't defend free kicks, apparently, and we can't take our chances. Full time, 1-0. The water bottle is getting thrown, and yeah, it's just annoying. It's annoying because obviously this is the country we have to win this Champions League in, and we've been favourites for all 3 of these group games, and lost 2, drawn 1. So yeah, this team on the big stages in like the Champions League obviously just does not perform, and we need to sort this out and soon. I don't know why we're still processing. I'm annoyed. I'm very, very annoyed. Next episode will be the final group game, and we'll see what happens with the cup. But yeah, that's what we'll do on Monday. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.